And so the idea that we are now kind of wavering on what freedom looks like and who gets freedom and that kind of stuff, that is when we honestly should have all band together. I talk all the time about, like, I say it this very callous way, but I'm not being callous, where I'm like, I don't really care what you think about reproductive freedom. I don't really care what you think about the LGBTQIA community and the freedoms they deserve. Like, if you consider yourself an American, if you consider yourself to be a patriot, then the most patriotic thing that you can do, it has nothing to do with whether or not you agree. It has everything to do with the fact that you respect it, right? You say, listen, we believe in freedom. I ain't gotta like it. I can tell you my religion says this. I can tell you whatever your thing is, right? It's not about whether or not you approve, like it, love it, or even hate it. It's about whether or not you believe in freedom. And so I would tell people all the time, because people get it real confused, because I've got a district that is heavily African American, but I live in what we call the neighborhood in Dallas.
Whoop, whoop.
So I represent the Oak Lawn area, right? As well as this kind of, so they're like, well, how do you deal with Black preachers? And I'm like, very easily, right? It's not about, what you believe. It's not about any of that. It's about the fact that I am a civil rights lawyer. I believe in the civil rights and liberties of all people. And if I ever get to the point that I'm like, well, I'll only fight this for the civil rights of this group and not that group, then I'm failing myself. And the best example that I can give you of how seriously I take the work that I've done as an attorney is, even as a Black woman, I have represented, I had a defendant that was a member of the Aryan Brotherhood. And when you get a court-appointed attorney, you don't get to say, hey, I'm racist. So, I can't take the Black one. Like, you get what you get, right? Now, granted, I could have got off of it, right? And said, hey, I feel like I can't do this. But I believe in the Constitution. I believe that everyone is entitled to their due process. I believe that if the justice system works the way that it is supposed to work, then somebody that needs to be held accountable will. And somebody who's not supposed to be held accountable, hopefully they won't, right? But I did not defend him to the best of my ability, to the extent that it was one of those times that I felt like I could show him better than I could tell him. Because the idea of hating somebody with my amount of melanin just because, and then ultimately kind of the universe turning everything on its head, and you're now being represented by one of these people that you hate. It's one thing to say you're a Christian. It's another thing to actually show it in your work.